Anna and Josh Starenberg are deep in the newborn bubble with their son, Matteo.
Mr. Blue Eyes.
Just the whole thing has been magical. My birth was just beautiful. I got to a hospital and everything went well, and it was just beautiful.
It's been a long and difficult road to get here. Before Matteo, Anna and Josh fell pregnant early last year.
It was the whole sharing with everyone. Everyone was super excited.
Shortly after, testing discovered multiple serious genetic disorders.
So at that stage, we were faced with making a decision with the information that we had. We decided to terminate the pregnancy. I never thought that I was going to be in a position like that, let alone that I was going to be able to make a decision like that.
Once she made that decision, she was able to quickly arrange the procedure because abortion has been legal in Queensland since 2018. But now a bill to reinstate abortion as a criminal offence has been promised by a minor party after this month's state election, if there's a Conservative government.
We will, quick as you like, put a repeal bill back into the Queensland Parliament on those abortion laws.
How do you think your experience would have been different if abortion had been criminalised?
For me also my upbringing and everything, the termination of a pregnancy is, I guess, one of the worst things that someone can do. And I already felt that. So if I had someone telling me that I couldn't do it because it's a crime, I think that probably would kill me, because I was already punishing myself enough for that.
As soon as you say an act is not legal, then that immediately takes away that sense of dignity, choice and compassion.
We are unashamedly a pro-life movement, so we believe that life begins at conception. Our position is that should only happen when the woman's life is in direct danger.
Under the current law passed by Labor in 2018, terminations have been available up to 22 weeks. After that, 2 doctors must approve.
It means that there's a smooth pathway, being able to make a choice and to be able to act on that quickly and have public access and free, equal access to that absolutely alleviates any type of stress, pressure, shame or stigma that could be associated with that.
I would love to have a repeal. I don't think that will happen, but we would also like to see amendments to the Termination of Pregnancy Act that addressed issues of third trimester abortions particularly.
With Queenslanders casting their ballots in 10 days, polls show the LNP poised to win government.
Honourable members, the result of the division is ayes 50, noes 41. The question is resolved in the affirmative. Order! Order!
In 2018, all but 3 of the party's MPs voted against decriminalisation, including leader David Crisafulli and his deputy Jared Blay. 6 years on, David Crisafulli is refusing to say whether MPs would have a conscience vote on repealing abortion laws.
That is not part of our plan. It's not part of our plan. It's not part of our plan. And it's not part of the plan. There will be no change.
But several LNP members have publicly expressed a different view.
It is a conscience vote for all of our members when it comes to matters of life and death, and we need to ensure that there are enough people in the Parliament to be able to repeal those laws.
I think it's something the LNP wasn't prepared to handle. They certainly didn't want it raised. The fact that this issue has inserted itself into the campaign exposes the LNP and exposes David Crisafulli as potentially divided between its progressive and conservative wings.
It's not part of our plan and there won't be changes. Now that's very definitive, and the reason why I can be that definitive is I've got a team that backs that position. I look forward in 4 years' time, if I'm given the privilege of running this state, to remind Queenslanders of the smear that was run It has been vitriolic, it has crossed a line, and I have ruled it out.
Do I get a high five? Ah, good one.
Labor has been capitalising on the issue during its campaign.
Women's healthcare is important. Access to termination of pregnancy is important.
There is a very real chance abortion could be a crime once again in Queensland.
Irate. It made me really, really angry and also incredibly sad. The possibility that women could have rights taken away in 2024 in a modern Queensland, I find it truly baffling that we're even having this conversation.
Rosie O'Brien fell pregnant last May, but made the agonising decision not to proceed during a traumatic relationship breakdown.
I always wanted to be a mum, and I never thought abortion would be part of my story. I, was really hopeful that we could work things out and I could keep the baby, and that's why I waited till just shy of the 12-week mark. But ultimately, it was not going to be a great life for myself or the child. So ultimately, I had to make the decision to terminate. I had a surgical abortion, and it was excruciating. It was the worst day of my life.
She argues that making abortion illegal again wouldn't stop women seeking them.
I think I would have had to have found another way. That's travelling interstate, whether that had been a backyard abortion. I think I would have had to have sought another way to make the right decision for me and my body. But that would have potentially made me unsafe.
Researchers working with women facing domestic violence argue that recriminalising abortion would make their situation worse.
We know that abortion is a very personal decision, and particularly for women who are already experiencing domestic and family violence, they're already in a situation where pregnancy is being used, weaponised as a way to control them. And so changes to the legislation really will really make us take steps back.
We should be supporting women who are caught in pregnancies and have difficult situations. There are all kinds of ways we can support them without termination. That should be a very last resort.
We've seen an opinion poll, an exit poll this morning, which suggests that the LNP is still on track for a very comfortable win. So while a lot of voters, perhaps particularly women voters in Brisbane, might be fearful of a change to abortion law, it doesn't seem to be having much of an impact at this point. But, there's still a week to go in the campaign. Anything can happen.
For Rosie, it's about having a choice.
We want autonomy over our own bodies. It's not promoting, or it's not saying, yes, go and have an abortion. No one's promoting that, but it's just giving women options, choices, which we should be given. We cannot go backwards. We cannot be back in the shadows.